Hello. Thanks for dropping in. One of the worst things you can find sitting around the house are two stray batteries. Because you wonder, gee, did I take them out of something that was bad? Did I forget to put them in the battery recycling? Or did I open a new package? And then somehow I only needed two and I left these sitting around. Who knows? Anyway, I will find out in a moment. Okay. So I have here a little wee light. That may look impressive on there, but it is doing not much of anything. You know, funny, batteries like this would probably be good to go into a battery-operated clock. But that is not going well, and so we'll say farewell. And I don't know what they do with recycled batteries or where they take them or who knows, but anyway, I now know that those are not great. So, oh, excuse me, microphone. Oh, I'm hitting things. So, I will open what I know to be a fresh package of batteries. Oh, and here's another mysterious thing. Okay. The batteries come in this package, which of course is paper and plastic and such. And then, inside that container is another, but then I have to rip them out of. Kind of like cellophane. I suppose, though, if I were to leave two batteries in the cellophane, I would know that they were new and not old, I suppose. Anyway, I will try to pop this battery into this light. Remember, if you see a spring, that's where the flat side goes. And this should help. This is a thing that I could do some recording with, but I have not yet done it. I have not yet tested it. And these legs are supposed to open up and turn this into a tripod. Oh yeah, and when I turn this on, and I can make it a little brighter even, it does do good things. So those batteries are in fact good. If I could just get this to sit down, kinda, sorta. That would be good. Okay, so now, the other batteries, the other two, I am going to make use of. Because I did find another SpongeBob joystick at my local thrift store. I did. But I hooked it initially. I got it. Now this light is in the way of a screwdriver. Okay. Anyway, I hooked it up initially to the same television where I have the other SpongeBob thing, and it came up kind of funny. And I would like to think that that means that the batteries are deficient. I would like to think that. Oh dear. Okay, well, all right, there are four. There are, and I have two handy here. That does not really help much. Now, are these batteries dead? I don't know. What do they say on them? Oh, they expired 13 years ago. Probably they're not great. Probably. So I will tweak the cellophane off. And put it in this little bag. And I'll put that in there. And I will set it down. Now I suppose, just because I hate throwing things out, what I could do is turn this light off with the fresh batteries I just put in here. And take these out. Funny, when I say the screen was a little funny, it's like the colors were off. Like, ooh, maybe it didn't have enough power. Anyway, we'll put these. Oh, no. This is, okay, here is an example of corrosion and crusty. That battery, there is no hope for. There is no hope. There is no hope for that one. Let's see what this does. These two. Nope. Well, it's funny. It's a miracle then that this thing even came to life. It is because, or it came to life at all. I'll try that. Oh, well, that's not bad. Oh, maybe once I find the back again, there's the back. Maybe I'll put that in there and say, okay, good. We'll use that for a little while anyway. Get the last little gasp of life. Oh, gasp of life out of the batteries, if I can. Oh, I need to tidy up in here. Oh, that's kind of just lighting up the disk drive. That's not very helpful. Oh, now, anyway, okay. So, those batteries, I would say, are toast. Now, these other two that I just put in, I will now put into this. Now, I would like to test these right here for you, or this thing right here for you. I would. But you know what? There's so much stuff on the monitor, and so much stuff behind the monitor, and beside the monitor, and everything, that I just don't think that I can. So, hello. Okay, so that's good and secure. And does it turn on? It does turn on. It turns on bright. So these two batteries that are no good, they will go in my pocket with the other ones that are no good. And I will take this downstairs to the TV that I have connected to the other one. Because, of course, in troubleshooting, like, I know it's working. I know the other one is working with this TV. I know it, because I just tried it. So it's all good. Anyway, I have a report back to you. The other thing I have here, and this is something I've always liked. I remember seeing it at the Toronto Science Center. Now it's very hard to see in here. Oh, and the cords, everything gets wrapped. Anyway, it's basically a little plasma thing. Now, it has a bit of a wonky connection. It does, and I know you can't see that because I can barely see it. But it does send out this thing, and if you put your fingers on it, it kind of runs to it. And I'm thinking, as I turn it off, it will go to your voice. I should try turning off all the lights and do this. But anyway, I'm thinking that either this power supply is not exactly the one, or that there's a little bit of a loose connection in here. And I suspect I will investigate. It does look like it's Phillips screws that hold the top on the bottom and the bottom on the top. So anyway, that is another project for another time. So I will, excuse me, set these batteries aside to be recycled, however that means. Oh, damn. And I will test SpongeBob. I would bet he functions. And I will see you again. And of course, what would be really nice if we were to see each other at the World of Commodore. December 2nd and 3rd, the Admiral INN in Mississauga, Ontario. Check the TPOG website for details. Hopefully the details will soon be posted, because it's kind of important. I mean, you can set the days aside, you can set the times aside, set all that aside, but, you know, there are people who would like to speak. There are people who would like tables to show things or sell things, and they gotta know so they can figure it out. Anyway, thanks for coming. I gotta tidy up this room because, as I mentioned, I think in my last video, I've got a couple of 1571s to look at, and I think they are going to be challenging. Not that there's anything wrong with challenging. I just think they will be. So I need space. I need to get things off of here, and there, and here. And maybe I'll go back to the big flat, well, not big, but the TV behind me that's fine, and see about setting this aside, tidying it up. I have the original box. Maybe I'll sell it. I never really liked... Well, I do like this model of the 1802, but I just like the 1701 and the 1702 much better. I do. But this is good. I like this. It's just not my favorite. But the other 1802s, the one that went all yellow, the handle on the top, despicable things. Awful things. Terrible things. Anyway, thanks for coming. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.